Good afternoon and welcome to Lennox, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher and this is Region 3B action featuring Post 1 of Vermillion. Vermillion Post 1 baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. So this is a rematch of the Wednesday matchup where Isaac Bambus was 2 outs away from a perfect game. We'll see what Lennox can come back with today. They fell to EPJ yesterday 3-2, I believe. Vermillion coming off that 4-0 victory over T last night to win that season series 2-1. So the winner of this game will play pretty much immediately. Will be at about 7 o'clock following, and they will play EPJ. The loser, their season will be done. So we will be bringing you all of this action. Lennox in their white uniforms with navy blue pinstripes, blue sleeves, and orange letters and numbers with navy blue trim. Vermillion also in white uniforms, all white with the red letters and the red V and red numbers on the back. So classic looks for both teams. This should be a good matchup. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups, and we will be bringing that all to you. Again, this is Vermillion Post 1 baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher, the voice of Vermillion Athletics, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Piper, the sign says it all. Flowers and gifts. The store is bustling with something new all the time. There are flowers for any occasion, weddings, anniversary, birthday, or just to say I love you. There's coffee, soups, dips, and sweets. Need to give someone a chuckle? The socks say it all. Home decor, candles, jewelry, memorial items are all found at your gift store of Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts, corner of 15th and Broadway in Yankton. You can also shop online, and best of all, we deliver too.
Wanting a specialist without leaving town? We've got you covered. Our clinic offers specialists for the health and wellness of your family, from pediatricians to OBGYNs, plus primary care. You can find it all at Vermillion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
Blaine Olson, owner of Blaine's Body Shop in Vermillion. I grew up here, graduated here, and now have a business here. I'm proud to serve the community that has helped me live this dream. I have top-notch equipment, the latest in training, along with a work ethic and the desire to serve you. Should you need repairs in the future, please remember Blaine's Body Shop across from Polaris on the Highway 50 bypass in Vermillion.
Blaine's Body Shop. Automotive collision repair.
Now online at blainesbodyshop.com.
Need a new set of tires? Look to Carlson's Body Shop in Beersford. How about some accessories like WeatherTech floor mats, access roll-up truck covers, bed liners, remote car starters, and thousands of other products. Hey, you can look at everything at your convenience online too at carlsonsbodyshop.com. No wonder the song says,
Bring it down to Carlson's Body Shop, your complete car care center.
Clay County Abstract and Title Company has a complex job that boils down to something very simple: helping you purchase your dream with confidence. When investing in a new home, a new site for your business, or piece of property, you want peace of mind that the property is truly yours. Clay County Abstract and Title Company has been doing just that since 1946. Clay County Abstract and Title Company, proud supporters of Vermillion activities and proud to be a part of your dreams come true.
Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher, and we are getting ready to bring you Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. The starting lineups for Vermillion are as follows, and a couple of changes just due to your pitching limits. So you're going to hear them here. Leading off and playing catcher is Connor Peterson, usually at short. Batting second and playing center field, number 5, Mikey Robe. Batting third and playing shortstop is Trey Hansen. Batting fourth and playing first base is Jack Moskowitz. Batting fifth and pitching is Tate Haig. Batting sixth and playing third base, Carter Hansen. Batting seventh and playing left field is Connor Rohrig. Batting eighth and playing right field is Carson Preister. And batting ninth and playing second base is Hayden Christofferson. I believe we will be having the national anthem here shortly. Now, first is the code of conduct. I'm not sure, I haven't been for the opening game, so I'm not sure if they do a national anthem. I would assume so, with it being a Legion game, but I'm not quite sure. So we'll see. It's all new for me here. But for the Lennox Post 174 team, the starting lineup is as follows. Leading off and playing left field, Jackson Bittner. Batting second, designated hitter Dane Moeller. Batting third at short, Isaac Bambus. Batting cleanup, second baseman Talon Ike. Batting fifth at first base, Cole Spieler. Batting sixth at third base, Connor Ike. Left fielder Ethan Larson. Catcher Sawyer Bowers, and then center fielder Ashton Bach. Pitching is Braxton Musser. And they are doing the Pledge of Allegiance. So there will not be a national anthem, but we do have the Pledge of Allegiance. So leading off against Tate Haig here in the top of the first will be Bittner, Moeller, and Bombas. Now, normally, not normally. Yesterday, I had somebody who was able to write in the lineups for me. Katie did that. And boy, it was nice. So now I'm kind of left scrambling, writing down lineups and talking to you guys and trying not to run too many ads and make you think, well, geez, is he even going to talk? But trying to get it all done here. So again, Bittner, starting off this inning for Lennox will be Bittner, Moeller, and Bombas. They'll be facing off against Tate Haig. So it should be a good matchup. Lennox has won the first two. The first game in extra innings, walk-off hit that drove in a run. And then the second game was a 4-0 where Bambus pitched an almost perfect game, was 2 outs away from that perfect game. So we will see what happens today. Braxton Musser has had a number of nice pitching performances out there. So I think he had a no-hitter earlier this season, so we'll see if Vermillion can come up with some action against him. The team is 12-7 on the season. Vermillion is 9-11. But Vermillion has pitched well or played well against this Lennox team this season. So we'll see how that goes. We'll be back after these messages, and we'll be back with first pitch here on Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on Vermillion Streaming on YouTube.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home for your family, you want to sell your existing home, or you're a student looking to rent an apartment, Dakota Realty and Property Management can fit your needs. Being locally owned and with over 150 years of combined experience, they are the experts at helping you find your new home. Go to Dakota Realty and Property Management because they like what they do. Dakota Realty is a proud supporter of Vermillion Athletics. Dakota Realty and Property Management, located at 125 East Cherry Street, Vermillion.
All right, and we are back. First pitch coming up. Jackson Bittner, the left fielder, coming up. Tate Haig on the mound again defensively. It's Connor Rohrig, Mikey Robe, and Carson Preister. Here's in the outfield. Here's the first pitch, and that is ball 1-0. In the infield from third base around to first, it is a little change. Carter Hansen, Trey Hansen, Hayden Christofferson, and Jack Moskowitz. Behind the plate, Connor Peterson, and on the mound, you have Tate Haig. Count is 2-0. That pitch is in for a strike, 2-1. That ball grounded down to Moskowitz at first, and he will just take it himself for an easy play. 1 up, 1 down here in the top of the first for Vermillion. That'll bring up designated hitter Dane Moeller. Moeller made a couple of nice plays in right field last night, but designated hitter tonight, or today, this afternoon, whatever you want to say. The winner of this game will play immediately after this against EPJ. The loser, their season will be done. First pitch to Moeller is a ball, 1-0. Second one in for a strike, 1-1. Oh, and that does hit him. So Moeller will be aboard after being hit by a pitch. Hate to just put a runner on like that. That's always frustrating for a pitcher. But that will bring up shortstop Isaac Bambus. Again, Bambus pitched so well on Wednesday night against this Post 1 team. On deck is second baseman Talon Ike. First pitch is a strike. 0-1. Pitch over there to throw over to first, not in time. Number 7, I believe that was the number of Bert Campaneris. Not too many people named Bert. You wonder how that happens. You know, where that name has gone. There's the throw down to second. Peterson, and the tag is, just not in time. Hansen could not get it placed. And so that is a stolen base for Moeller. He is aboard. Count is 0-2. Yeah, you just don't hear the name Bert that often anymore. That pitch is a little bit high, 1-2. And that pitch is in the dirt, 2-2. So Haig comes set, comes home. Little bit low, full count on Isaac Bambus on deck. Second baseman, Talon Ike. Runner on second, 1 down here in the top half of the first inning. Ball is chopped foul. Count remains 3-2. So here comes the payoff pitch from Haig as he comes set. Comes home. Fouled off yet again. We'll do it one more time. Just outside of the zone. So now runners on first and second with 1 down as Bambus is aboard with a walk. That'll bring up second baseman Talon Ike. First pitch is a strike to Ike. Hey, that rhymed. I'm good. 0-1. On deck, first baseman Cole Spieler. Strike 2. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 with the runner on first. He's not able to advance, so Tate Haig's first strikeout, second out of the game, or of the inning, I should say. So now with runners on first and second, and 2 down, brings up first baseman Cole Spieler. Swing and a miss, strike 1, 0-1. On deck, third baseman Connor Ike. And that is fouled off, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back in the direction of the vehicle, but nope, it did not hit it. So that is good. Count remains 0-2. Haig comes set, comes home. That is lifted high into right field. Preister going back, and he will make the catch. So Haig pitches out of a jam. 2 runners aboard. In the inning, though, no runs, no hits, no errors. 2 runners left on at the end of half an inning. It is Vermillion nothing, Lennox nothing. We'll be back with the Vermillion half of the first after this. Post 1 Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
The First Bank in South Dakota was the easy part. Earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermillion, they strive to provide the highest quality patient-centered dental care in a friendly, relaxing atmosphere. Knutson Family Dentistry works hard to provide the best cosmetic, general, and emergency dental treatment in the area. With over 50 years of combined dental experience, the latest dental technology, and a professional and compassionate staff, they're your top choice for dental care. Call for an appointment at 605-857-8008. Knutson Family Dentistry of Vermillion.
Welcome back to Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank from Lennox. I'm Michael Schumacher on Vermillion Streaming. And the first pitch from Braxton Musser to Connor Peterson is in for a strike, 0-1. Second pitch in for a strike, 0-2. Musser works quickly from left to right defensively. In left field, you have Ethan Larson. Center field, Ashton Bach. And in right field, don't even have the name there. They didn't give it to me. Oh, well. We'll figure it out. Oh, they had 2 7s here, so we'll say Ethan Larson's in right field. And swing and a miss for Connor Peterson. So that is a strikeout. Quickly 1 up, 1 down here in the bottom half of the first. That brings up center fielder Mikey Robe on deck. Shortstop Trey Hansen. Fouled off, 0-1. That pitch is lifted right through the middle, fielded at second base, throw over to first. Not in, well, it was in time, but it pulled him off the base. Infield single for Mikey Robe. It's that Robe speed that'll get you. And once he's on the base paths, he is a tough one. So 1 hit. That brings up now shortstop Trey Hansen on deck first baseman Jack Moskowitz. That pitch is hit to first. Oh! Caught there by the first baseman. Caught there by Spieler. He's 2 feet away from the base. Just runs to it, forces Mikey Robe in a double play. So that is a quick half an inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. At the end of 1 inning, it is Post 1-0, Post 174-0. We'll be back with the second inning after these messages on Vermillion streaming on YouTube. This is Post 1 Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Eliminate the wait when your furnace and AC needs repair by joining Larry's Heating and Cooling, Comfort Care, and Elite Care Club. Larry's Comfort Care Club features seasonal maintenance discounts on service and no overtime charges. Larry's Elite Club includes seasonal maintenance, free parts, free labor, free service calls, and both mean you are in front of the line for service. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling and sign up for the Comfort Care or Elite Care Club. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermillion.
You are self-motivated, accountable, and eager to learn new skills. We'd love to talk to you about a rock star career. Masaba in Vermillion is hiring full and part-time manufacturing positions for the rock industry. Masaba provides comprehensive training in a clean, safe, and state-of-the-art facility. Masaba offers competitive wages, a fun and interesting work environment and culture. Join our team of rock stars. Visit masabainc.com to learn more.
Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota. This is Post 1 Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank, tied at 0 as we enter the second inning on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Batting this inning for Lennox will be Connor Ike, Ethan Larson, and Sawyer Bowers. First pitch to Ike is fouled off. Moves the count to 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Tate Haig looking pretty good so far tonight, or this afternoon, whatever you want to say. And that is fouled off. Count remains 0-2. I do want to thank Lennox for having a fan up here, just having a really nice setup, always being so accommodating, both during the regular season and this postseason. It's just been really nice. They've been enjoyable to work with. Here's the pitch from Haig. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And 1 up, 1 down here in the top half of the second inning. And that will bring up right fielder Ethan Larson. First pitch to Larson is out of the zone, 1-0. Ball 2, 2-0. That pitch fielded by Hayden Christofferson at second, comes up cleanly over to Moskowitz for a 4-3 putout. Hayden Christofferson is really showing himself to be quite a versatile player. You can have him at second, at third. He'll pitch, left field. Hayden Christofferson is somebody to watch in the future for this Vermillion Post 1 team. So quickly, 2 down. Brings up catcher Sawyer Bowers. On deck, center fielder Ashton Bach. Albie Bach. Sebastian Bach. Johann Sebastian Bach. That was a swing and a miss. Strike 1, 0-1. Amberbach. That's in for a strike. 0-2. Haig looking good. Ooh, that pitch reaches for it, lifts it into left field. That's going to be shallow. Connor Rohr just unable to get to it. That will be the first hit of the game for Lennox. That is a bloop single to left field as Sawyer Bowers gets aboard. He just reached out, poked it right into shallow left field. It was a really good pitch, just, one of those that a pitcher can't do much about. So, with a runner at first and 2 out, that brings up center fielder Bach. On deck, left fielder Top of the order, Jackson Bittner. Here's a throw down to second on the steal attempt. Oh, he is out. He is out. Bowers is caught stealing. Connor Peterson, he's a weapon back there too, just like Tate Haig last night. Connor Peterson is a weapon. So facing the minimum 3 for Haig, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base at the end of an inning and a half. It is Vermillion nothing, Lennox nothing on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll be back with the bottom of the second inning after this on Vermillion Streaming. This is Post 1 Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Nice.
Maytag appreciates a compliment, but this Maytag washer isn't just eye candy.
Wow.
Inside, it's got the capacity and power to handle even the mightiest loads.
I love this.
Yeah, she's a beaut.
It's a he.
How do you know?
Don't worry about it.
Find Maytag products and the industry's best appliances at your local dealer. Murph's Appliance, downtown Vermillion. Ready Mix and Equipment is your locally owned and operated ready mix company. The Oshkosh front discharge mixers allow for easy placement of concrete, and with the 6-wheel drive and low-range transfer case, they're nearly unstoppable. More of a do-it-yourself fan? Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment is teaming up with Clark's Rentals in Yankton, bringing you a wide range of hand tools, mini excavators, skid steers, aerial lift equipment, and more to get the job done. Choose Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment for all your concrete needs, and Clark's Rentals, your rental equipment headquarters.
Your crew is craving Pizza Ranch? It's easy to order online at pizzaranch.com. Online ordering makes it fast and easy to order craveable crispy ranch chicken or build your favorite pizza exactly how you like it. And now, for even more convenience, place your favorite order with just one tap. So when you're craving pizza or the country's best chicken, go to pizzaranch.com and start your order. For craveable food and convenient online ordering, there's so much to love at Pizza Ranch.
Welcome back to Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. First batter up for Vermillion this inning is Jack Moskowitz, and the first pitch is in for a strike from Braxton Musser. Again, the winner of this game will move on to play at 7. The loser, their season will be done. And that pitch is fouled off, 0-2. So this inning it'll be Moskowitz, Haig, and Hansen, Carter. And ball 1, 1-2. Fouled off, count remains 1-2. That is foul tipped and held by the catcher. So that is a strikeout for the first out of the inning. 1 up, 1 down. That brings up pitcher, Tate Haig. On deck, third baseman Carter Hansen. First pitch to Haig is in for a strike, 0-1. Ball 1, 1-1. Quickly behind, 3-1. Musser is to Haig. Haig looking to help his case as the pitcher. That pitch is fouled off. We now have a full count. Pitch is lifted high but foul. Count remains 3-2. So here's the payoff pitch. That is laced into right center field, and that will be a hit. Haig will hold up at first as Bach is able to get there quickly, but that is Vermillion's second hit of the game. Puts a runner on first now with one out. Nice piece of hitting there by Tate Haig. Brings up third baseman Carter Hansen on deck. Left fielder Connor Rohrig. That's in for a strike. 0-1. That is ball one. So Carter evens the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 1 out. That's in for a strike. 1-2. Throw over to first, not in time. So here's the 1-2 pitch. And that is low and outside, 2-2. Connor Rohrig at bat. Carter Hansen struck out. That ball is jammed and caught by the first baseman for the third out. So in the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. At the end of 2, Vermillion nothing, Lennox nothing. We'll be back after these messages. It's Post 1 Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
The Perks card from Pump and Pack? Well, guess what? There's an addition, not just a card, it's an app. The Pump and Perks app and the Pump and Perks card from Pump and Pack Vermillion. Just go to their Facebook page, Pump and Pack, and scan the QR code and you're in. Or go to the store, Pump and Pack, and get the card. Then download the app. Each one does the same thing. Like give you 5 cents off per gallon every day, except for Sunday, it's doubled with the Perks card from Pump and Pack Vermillion.
Welcome to Runnings in Vermillion. Shop their great lineup of clothes for women. Names like Ariat and Carhartt for men. Boots and shoes and kids' clothing. Runnings has a large supply of animal food and accessories. Love the outdoors? See the selection of ammo, firearms, and fishing equipment. For everything you need, walk through the doors at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store, Vermillion.
Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher. Heading into the top of the third, Vermillion and Lennox tied at 0 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. This is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Leading off this inning for Lennox will be Ashton Bach, followed by the top of the order in Jackson Bittner and Dane Moeller. First pitch, it's now 2-1 to Bach. Apologize. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Ashton Bach goes down on strikes. That is another strikeout for Tate Haig. That'll bring up the top of the order in Jackson Bittner, and then designated hitter Dane Moeller. Pitches the ball quickly behind 3-0 to Bittner. And that did hit him, so that's the second hit by a pitch. Puts a runner at first with one down. That'll bring up designated hitter Dane Moeller. On deck, shortstop Isaac Bambus. Haig went out to, Connor Peterson went out to talk with Haig. So 1 out, 1 on for Moeller. On deck, shortstop Bambus. Haig looking to keep the game scoreless. Bittner without a huge lead. That ball ground down the third baseline, fielded by Hansen. Over to second to 1, and that will be all they get. Throw was a little bit outside of second, so Christopherson couldn't make the turn, but got the lead runner, fielded cleanly. So Moeller is aboard by a fielder's choice, but Bittner is down. So 2 down with a runner on first. That brings up shortstop Isaac Bambus. On deck, second baseman Talon Ike. And there's a throw down to second, and that is the second runner thrown out by Connor Peterson. So again, good play from the catcher allows them to face the minimum 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. At the end of 2.5, it's Vermillion nothing, Lennox nothing. We'll be back right after these messages. It's Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Sherco in Vermillion is a full-service service center. Sherco LLC is an industry-leading supplier of tarp systems to the transportation industry and is located in Vermillion, South Dakota. Sherco Vermillion supports their customers in the agricultural, construction, waste, and flatbed markets. Become a part of the Sherco team. Go to sure-co.com, about us/careers. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Visit our sleep experts at the Yankton Slumberland. With over 50 mattresses to choose from, we carry every price, free financing options, and the most trusted brands in the nation like Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. Snoring or lower back pain tormenting you? Seek relief with an adjustable power base. Fall asleep faster and cooler with our sheets and pillow selection. With a 120-night sleep trial, you can't make a mistake. See us today at the Yankton Slumberland, 2401 Broadway.
Safe means you're sort of protecting yourself. My mom and dad told me how to be safe. It's like super duper important. Hold a grown-up's hands. Put a helmet on because you might hurt your head super duper bad.
Protect their future by protecting yours with your local State Farm agent, Dick Sunday.
Whoa! I think Carson Pricer just tried to kill me. Foul ball into the press box. I've had a couple of people text. I've been getting some phone calls, just some stuff going on, family stuff. So I apologize if I sound disjointed. But there's a hit for Carson Pricer to right field. So again, I do apologize if it sounds in and out. I'll get my focus back. I'm sorry. So Priester aboard with the single. Brings up second baseman Hayden Christofferson. That is Vermillion's third hit of the game. And that ball is bunted. Good bunt, fielded by Musser over to first. And that will get the batter, but the Carson Pricer will reach the second on the sacrifice. And that'll bring up the top of the order. And Connor Peterson. On deck, center fielder Mikey Robe. Grounded down to first, and that will advance the runner to third. So now with two down, a runner at third for center fielder Mikey Robe. Vermillion trying to get that first run of the game. Here's the pitch from Musser. That is high, 1-0. On deck, shortstop Trey Hansen. That pitch was fouled off, moves the count to 1-1. Ball's lifted down into right field, and that will be caught for the third out of the inning. So in the inning, no runs, one hit, no errors, one runner left on base. At the end of three, it is Vermillion nothing, Lennox nothing on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll head into the fourth inning, and we'll be right back. This is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Get the finest wood in the neighborhood. Down at the lumberyard.
But it's not just wood at the lumberyard. With a wide variety of quality building materials, the folks at the lumberyard can help you with all of your project needs. Whether it be paint, siding, cabinets, windows, or of course lumber, the lumberyard is ready to help. The best wood in the neighborhood at the lumberyard, 1000 West Cherry Street in Vermillion.
You ready to start a career with an exciting team? ThermoBond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Welcome back to Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher, and this is Region 3B action from Lennox. As we are heading into the top of the fourth inning, it is going to be Isaac Bambus, Talon Ike, and Cole Spieler batting for Lennox. That was fouled off by Bambus, quickly 0-1. As Tate Haig is on the mound, pitching well. He's hit a couple batters, walked one, and has given up one hit. That is out of the zone, 1-1. Big thank you to Katie, who is going to help out with some stuff back at home, so I can feel a little bit better, a little less useless. Count is 2-1. 2-1 to Isaac Bambus. Here's the pitch, wind and delivery. That is laced down the right field line, just foul. No. Oh, wow, I thought it was foul. They called it fair. So Bambus will pull into second with a stand-up double. I thought it was foul. Holy moly. Now, the lines are not painted the best in the outfield, so it does make it a little bit tough. But that is a stand-up double for Isaac Bambus. Brings up second baseman Talon Ike on deck. First baseman Cole Spieler. First pitch to Ike is a strike. He struck out swinging in the first inning. That pitch is in the dirt, 1-1. A little bit high, 2-1. That pitch is in the zone. Full count, 3-2. As Ike tried to do the assumptive walk, did not go over well. Full count, payoff pitch from Haig. Looks back at Bambus, comes home. That is low. That will be ball four. So this is the second time that we've had runners at first and second for Lennox. Brings up first baseman Cole Spieler, who flew out to right field. And then Connor Ike is on deck. So still nobody down. Fouled back. 0-1. And Haig will step off the rubber as they get the foul ball. And that pitch is laced over to Hansen. And just unable to get a double play, but both runners skedaddled back. But nice play by Hansen to catch that. So for the first out of the inning. So now with runners at first and second, it's one down here in the top half of the fourth. Brings up third baseman Connor Ike on deck. Right fielder Ethan Larson. I apologize. I do need to take a call. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. And a beautiful double play turned by Vermillion to close out the inning. Haig is able to pitch out of a jam as Ike grounds over to short. And then they go over to second, over to first for a 6-4-3 double play. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base at the end of 3.5. It is Vermillion nothing, Lennox nothing on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll be back with the bottom half of the 4th inning after these messages on Vermillion streaming on YouTube. This is Post 1 Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Todd's Electric, your full-service electrical contracting company. Todd's Electric services residential, commercial, agricultural, and industrial customers. From the simplest service call to the most complex design build project, Todd's Electric has the expertise to do it right. Call Todd's Electric for all your electrical needs. Todd's Electric, helping you control all things electric. Except for lightning. Todd's Electric. Go Tanagers.
Last week, a guy walked into the UPS store in Vermillion. He did not notice the copiers, the printers, the mailboxes, the banners, the posters, not even the business and shipping supplies. It was like he had blinders on. Hi, this is Jay with the UPS store in Vermillion. Many people don't see everything we have to offer when they stop by the UPS store to ship their packages. They miss all the things we have, like printing, designing. We even offer notary services here at the UPS store, located on Cherry Street in Vermillion.
Welcome back. Bottom half of the 4th inning, and that is a fly ball to right field by Trey Hansen. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom half of the 4th. And that'll bring up first baseman Jack Moskowitz. On deck, pitcher Tate Haig. Moskowitz struck out swinging in the first inning. Or first time up at the lead off the 2nd inning, sorry. Ball 1, 1-0. That pitch is lifted foul, 1-1. And that is fouled back, 1-2. And that is low. Evens the count at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Tied at 0. And we quickly have a full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom half of the 4th. And that'll bring up pitcher Tate Haig looking to help his own cause here. On deck is third baseman Carter Hansen. That pitch is laced down the third baseline through. Bounces off the glove. Here's the throw over to first. Not in time. And that makes it past the first baseman. Haig running to second. There will be a play at second. And he will be out. He will be out for the 3rd out of the inning. So Haig will get a hit. But he will be out trying to extend it to a double. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. At the end of 4, it's Vermillion 0, Lennox 0 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll be back with the top half of the 5th inning after these messages on Vermillion Streaming. It's Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
In a situation like this, the first thing you do, of course, is make sure everybody's okay. And then you're thinking, you better call your insurance person. No, just call Justin. At Vermillion Auto Works, you see Justin handles all the insurance claims and gives free quotes. Not everybody does the free quote thing anymore, you know. So call Justin at Vermillion Auto Works. He'll take care of the situation. Carrying WeatherTech, Rough Country, and Tuxedo. Vermillion Auto Works.
If you're looking for the perfect fit, Vermillion Vision Care Associates fits like the right pair of glasses. Vision Care Associates has its roots in family eye care, and the doctors are well known for being primary eye care providers. With the ability to treat and diagnose a variety of settings, Vermillion Vision Care Associates is the right fit for you. Plus, they can fit you into a new pair of glasses, sunglasses, or contacts that feel just right. With continuing education, see the best doctors at Vermillion Vision Care Associates.
Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher as we head into the top half of the fifth inning. Tate Haig still pitching for Vermillion. So far, he has given up no runs on 2 hits, 2 hit-by pitches, and 2 walks. Lennox has left 3 on base and induced a few double plays. For Vermillion, they have no runs on 3 hits. They did call that an error in the last inning, so that will be an error. Tate Haig will not reach via a hit. So that is 3 hits for Vermillion, 1 error for Lennox. So batting this inning will be Ethan Larson, Sawyer Bowers, and Ashton Bach. That first pitch is hit over to third. Hansen's throw over to first, fielded out of the dirt by Moskowitz for a 5-3 putout. 1 pitch, 1 up, 1 down here in the top half of the fifth. That brings up catcher Sawyer Bowers. Bowers singled in the second. What is the caught stealing to end the inning? On deck is center fielder Ashton Bach. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 0-2. Haig with the 0-2 delivery, and that is in the turf. That'll make it 1-2. You always kind of wonder when a pitcher does that, what kind of happens. Bounces about 2/3 away in front of the plate. Just a grip thing. Here's the windup and the delivery. And that gets a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Tate Haig. So quickly 2 up and 2 down here in the top half of the fifth. And that'll bring up center fielder Ashton Bach. Bach struck out in the third inning. On deck, left fielder Jackson Bittner. First pitch swung on and missed, 0-1. That is out of the zone, 1-1. Good crowd in the stands for Vermillion. Quickly, it's 1-2, 2 down, nobody on here in the top half of the fifth. Here's the pitch from Haig. Ooh, that is high, 2-2. Swing and a miss, foul tipped. So it was foul tipped because he dropped it and batter didn't run, so I'm assuming foul tipped. They must have thought it. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on here in the top of the fifth. Vermillion and Lennox tied at nothing. There's a swing and a miss, caught. Third strike, 2 strikeouts that inning for Haig. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base at the end of 4 1/2. Vermillion and Lennox are tied on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard 0-0. We'll be back with the bottom half of the fifth after these messages on Vermillion Streaming. This is Post 1 Baseball brought to you by Vermillion Sportscasters and Vermillion's First Dakota National Bank.
Federal Credit Union, we believe in giving back to the community that supports us. That's why our employees make it a priority to volunteer their time and talents to make a difference. Whether it's improving local causes, fighting hunger, or supporting our local zoo, our team is dedicated to making a positive impact in the lives of those around us. We're more than just a financial institution. We're a part of the community, working together to make it a better place for everyone. Your community, your credit union. Voyage Federal Credit Union.
Your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality health care, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota. I'm Michael Schumacher, the voice of Vermillion Athletics, as we head into the bottom half of the fifth inning with the tied at 0-0 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. This is Vermillion Post 1 baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Up this inning, Carter Hansen, Connor Rohrig, and Carson Preister. Hansen down 0-1. That is high, 1-1. Pitch is hit over to second, throw to first, and that is out. That'll bring up left fielder Connor Rohrig. So Musser winds and delivers. That pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. On deck, Carson Preister. Rohrig flew out to first. His first time up. Strike two, 0-2. That pitch is hit down the first baseline. Fielded beautifully there at first. That is Cole Spieler. So that is out number two. This time it's a grounder to first. That brings up Carson Preister, who singled in the third. On deck then is second baseman Hayden Christofferson. First pitch to Preister is in for a strike, 0-1. Pitch is lifted high, but foul, 0-2. Both of these pitchers working really quickly. Ball one, 1-2. Vermillion has had a hit in every inning, except for this one so far. So one ball, two strikes to Carson Preister. That ball grounded over to second, fielded cleanly. Here's the toss over to first for a 4-3 putout. Another 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on at the end of 5. It's Vermillion nothing. Lennox nothing. We'll be back with more. This is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Interior technicians.
Hey, Jerry. I've heard you are the best at fix-ups. I've got a single son who could really use a date.
That's not really the kind of fixing up we do.
Yeah, but he's really quite a catch.
We do lots of fixing up, but more along the lines of carpet cleaning, mold remediation, furnace cleaning. You know, things around the office building or house.
He does own his own house.
When you need it clean, call the Intech team.
Couture is your complete women's lingerie shop. Bras, underwear, PJs, loungewear, swimwear, sports bras, activewear, and much, much more. Small to 3 extra large and over 200 different sizes of bras. AA to O cup bands 28 to 56 in store. Candies Couture, 17 West Main Street.
Welcome back to Vermillion Post 1 Baseball on Vermillion Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. My name is Michael Schumacher, voice of Vermillion Athletics. We do cover them on the road and at home, covering baseball. Batting this inning for Lennox will be the top of the order in Jackson Bittner, Dane Moeller, and Isaac Bambus. We're tied at nothing here in the top of the sixth. They're all facing Tate Haig, who has given up 2 hits, a couple of walks, a couple of hit hit batters. That ball is laced down the third baseline, and that is fair under the glove of Jack Moskowitz. Bittner will head into second, and he will be in safely with a double. So that is a leadoff hit, the third hit of the game for Lennox. So now with the runner in scoring position, here comes Dane Moeller, and Tom Heisinger will come in to talk to Tate Haig. So we'll take a quick break while they decide if they're going to make a pitching change. We'll be back with more. This is Post 1 Baseball on Vermillion Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Pied Piper, the sign says it all. Flowers and gifts. The store is bustling with something new all the time. There are flowers for any occasion, weddings, anniversary, birthday, or just to say I love you. There's coffee, soups, dips, and sweets. Need to give someone a chuckle? The socks say it all. Home decor, candles, jewelry, memorial items are all found at your gift store of Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts, corner of 15th and Broadway in Yankton. You can also shop online, and best of all, we deliver too.
All right, the meeting on the mound is done. Tate Haig is still in there. May have just been more of a strategy meeting with a runner in scoring position, how you want to handle that. Actually, what did I miss? The runner's now at third. I'm sorry, I totally missed something. That pitch is lifted high into deep left field. Will that be fair? No, that is foul. 0-1. Just a long foul ball. So 0-1 is the count. Moeller was hit by a pitch, reached on a fielder's choice. Here's the pitch by Haig, and that is fouled off. 0-2. Much shorter foul ball. That hit the home plate. So one's 300 feet, one's a foot. Less than. But it's 0-2. Haig winds and delivers. That is lifted foul down the first baseline. Nobody's able to reach that. It is still 0-2. Again, a runner is at third. Nobody out. Here in the top half of the sixth inning, we are tied at 0 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Again, this is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Winds and delivers. Fouled off, out of play. Count remains 0-2. And again, just my apologies earlier. Just received a call, but my mom's getting some help, and so I do apologize that I seemed a little scattered. Here's the windup and the delivery. That is in the turf, so that will be 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Haig again working quickly from the rubber, winds and delivers. Just a little low, 2-2. Would love to get a strikeout here, or an out that keeps it in the infield. Swing, and a foul. Must have been fouled. Count remains 2-2. So Vermillion's infield drawn in. They're either even with the bags or ahead of it. That ball is laced right to Hansen. No, right to Christofferson at second. Sorry, I'm just used to Trey Hansen being there. So that was another out, the first out of the inning. Hard hit, but nice reflexes there by Hayden Christofferson. Now with 1 down and a runner on third. That brings up Isaac Bambus. Pitch is high, 1-0. On deck is second baseman Talon Ike. Bambus walked in the first and doubled in the fourth. Pitch is hit right past Jack Moskowitz into right field. That will score a run on the single by Isaac Bambus. So that does make the score 1-0 in favor of Lennox now on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Again, this is Post 1 Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher. We are in the top half of the 6th inning, now with a runner at first. Score is now 1-0. Lennox brings up second baseman Talon Ike, who struck out in the first, walked in the fourth. Fouled off. 1-1. On deck is first baseman Cole Spieler. Two and one. So Tate Haig looking to try to get out of this inning. Maybe a double play ball here would help seal the deal. That ball is chopped right back to Haig, who has a little bit of trouble with it. Throws it over to first for the second out of the inning. Isaac Bambus goes down to second. And so Ike is out. So 2 down, runner on second for first baseman Cole Spieler. On deck is third baseman Connor Ike. Spieler flew out to right field and flew out to second today. That's laced down the right field line, but that will be foul. 0-1. Fouled off. Straight back. 0-2. So batting in the bottom half of the 6th for Vermillion will be Christofferson, Peterson, and Robe. Looking to try to at least get that run back. Hopefully they can stop it at just 1 run. Pitch is hit down the first baseline, and that is fair. Bambus rounds third, and he will score on the single by Cole Spieler. So that will make the score 2-0 on the 5th hit of the game for Lennox. So 2-0 in favor of Lennox on the Midwest Red Mix scoreboard. Brings up third baseman Connor Ike. On deck, right fielder Ethan Larson. Now, Connor Ike, you know what I forgot to write? Oh, he struck out. And then he grounded into a 6-4-3 double play. Throw down to first, not in time. Count on Ike is 1-0. Two-0. That is in for a strike. 2-1. Again, Cole Spieler is on first, having driven in Isaac Bambus for the second run of the inning. Count is 2-1 on Connor Ike. Swing and a miss, foul tipped. Makes it 2-2. And that is ball 4. So now runners at first and second. Brings up right fielder Ethan Larson. With 2 down and 2 on. 2 runs in. That pitch is lifted high into left center field. Could be trouble. No, Rohrig makes it over there. He will catch it for the final out of the inning. But, in the inning, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. 2 runners left on base. At the end of 5.5, it is Vermillion 0, Lennox 2 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll be back with the bottom half of the 6th after these messages. On Vermillion streaming on YouTube, I'm Michael Schumacher, and this is Post 1 Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Wanting a specialist without leaving town? We've got you covered. Our clinic offers specialists for the health and wellness of your family. From pediatricians to OBGYNs, plus primary care. You can find it all at Vermillion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
Blaine Olson, owner of Blaine's Body Shop in Vermillion. I grew up here, graduated here, and now have a business here. I'm proud to serve the community that has helped me live this dream. I have top-notch equipment, the latest in training, along with a work ethic and the desire to serve you. Should you need repairs in the future, please remember Blaine's Body Shop across from Polaris on the Highway 50 bypass in Vermillion.
Blaine's Body Shop. Automotive collision repair.
Now online at blainesbodyshop.com.
Welcome back to Lennox. Sorry, you caught my breath there. It's a little muggy, even with the fan. Here's the first pitch from Braxton Musser to Hayden Christofferson. That pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. I apologize that you caught that breath there at the end. It was a deep exhale. Breathing is a little heavy right now. That ball is chopped foul, 0-2. So it'll be Hayden Christofferson, Connor Peterson, and Mikey Robe. Here in the bottom half of the 6th, Vermillion has a 2-run deficit to make up. This is Post 1 Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Musser winds and delivers. That is low, 1-2. So quickly 2-2. That pitch is low, full count. That ball grounded down the third baseline, fielded cleanly. Here's a throw over to first. No, he is safe on the throw. So Christofferson safe at first. That will probably be an error. So that is Lennox's second error of the game. And again, that brings up Connor Peterson. Ball 1, 1-0. That's in for a strike, 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. I heard people in the press box above me go, ooh, yeah, it did look pretty good, but it's hard to tell inside outside from this angle. But 2-1. Height-wise looked perfect. Now that looked low and outside, 3-1 to Connor Peterson. Musser in danger of putting the tying run on base. That ball is grounded to deep short, fielded there. Throw over to second just in time to get Christofferson. Peterson will be at first on the fielder's choice, but wow. Christofferson half a step away, but nice fielding play there at short by Isaac Bambus. Brings up center fielder Mikey Robe, now with 1 down and a runner on first for Vermillion here in the bottom half of the 6th. Peterson heading down to second. And he will be in safely with the stolen base. It's now a runner at second. Count is 0-1 on Robe. On deck, shortstop Trey Hansen. Ball just nubbed down to first base, fielded there. Fielded there by Spieler. So Robe is 1 for 3 today. That with 2 outs now, that'll bring up Trey Hansen with a runner at third. I mean, at the very least, Vermillion would love to get a run across. Get that down to a 1-run deficit. Hansen is 0 for 2. Flew out to first and flew out to right. Chopped foul, 0-1. That ball grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly there. Throw over to first is in time for a 5-3 putout. So in the inning, no runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 runner left on at the end of 6. Lennox leads Vermillion by a score of 2-0. We'll be back with more after these messages on Vermillion Streaming. This is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Need a new set of tires? Look to Carlson's Body Shop in Beersford. How about some accessories like WeatherTech floor mats, access roll-up truck covers, bed liners, remote car starters, and thousands of other products. Hey, you can look at everything at your convenience online too at carlsonsbodyshop.com. No wonder the song says,
Bring it down to Carlson's Body Shop, your complete car care center.
Clay County Abstract and Title Company has a complex job that boils down to something very simple: helping you purchase your dream with confidence. When investing in a new home, a new site for your business, or piece of property, you want peace of mind that the property is truly yours. Clay County Abstract and Title Company has been doing just that since 1946. Clay County Abstract and Title Company, proud supporters of Vermillion activities and proud to be a part of your dreams come true.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home for your family, you want to sell your existing home, or you're a student looking to rent an apartment, Dakota Realty and Property Management can fit your needs. Being locally owned and with over 150 years of combined experience, they are the experts at helping you find your new home. Go to Dakota Realty and Property Management because they like what they do. Dakota Realty is a proud supporter of Vermillion Athletics. Dakota Realty and Property Management, located at 125 East Cherry Street, Vermillion.
The first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Welcome back to Lennox, South Dakota. We're heading into the top of the 7th. Now pitching for Vermillion is Connor Peterson. And batting is Sawyer Bowers, followed by Ashton Bach and Jackson Bittner. So I believe Connor Peterson and Tate Haig have just switched positions. So the count is 0-1. Haig now catching, Peterson pitching. Lennox leads 2-0. And this is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Count is now 0-2. And foul tipped. Count remains 0-2. Ball 1-2. So quickly a full count now, 3-2. Peterson winds and delivers. Grounded foul. Count remains 3-2. And that hit Bowers. So runner on first. With nobody out now. Brings up center fielder Ashton Bach. On deck, left fielder Jackson Bittner. First pitch to Bach is a ball, 1-0. One and one. Moskowitz holding on the runner Bowers. Hansen ready to play down at third. There's a throw to first, not in time. Gets away from Moskowitz, but not far enough to do anything. So count is 1-1. Ball is bunted high in the air, and Moskowitz catches that down the first baseline. So one down now with one on. Brings up the top of the order, and Jackson Bittner, who has a double, hit by a pitch and grounded out to first. On deck, Dane Moeller. Throw to first, not in time. Again, the winner of this game will play in the game to follow at 7 o'clock against EPJ. And the loser, well, their season will be done. Peterson winds and delivers. That is high, 1-0. That's in for a strike, 1-1. One ball, one strike, one on, one out here in the top half of the seventh. Pitch is lifted high, foul, and out of play, 1-2. So again, count is 1-2 on Bittner. On deck, designated hitter Dane Moeller with one down and a runner on first. That pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. Pitch is lifted high, foul, and out of play. Count remains 2-2. Again, here in the top half of the seventh, Lennox leads Vermillion 2-0 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. Pitch from Peterson is low, 3-2. Gets away from Haig. Here's the throw down to second. Not in time. So Bowers makes it down to second. Runners in scoring position. Count is now 3-2 on Bittner with Dane Moeller on deck. Boy, for Vermillion, it'd really like to not allow another run to score. Fouled off. 1-2. Or 3-2, sorry. Full count. As Haig is going to come out and talk to Peterson. Pitch is fair. Hit down the first baseline, and that will be a single for Jackson Bittner. And that'll be run number 3 coming across as Sawyer Bowers comes around to score from second. That will make the score 3-0 in favor of Lennox. That is Lennox's 6th hit of the game. And that will bring up Dane Moeller now. Hit by a pitch, reached on a fielder's choice, and it flew out to second. Here's a throw down to second. And Jackson Bittner is safe on the stolen base, eliminating the double play. Count to Moeller is 1-0. Popped up down the third baseline. Carter Hansen moves over. And he will make the catch for the second out of the inning. 2 down with a runner on second. That brings up shortstop Isaac Bambus, who has walked, doubled, and singled so far today. This on the heels of that near-perfect game he pitched against Vermillion on Wednesday. He's kind of been a thorn in the post one side. Again, runner now on second, 2 down here in the top half of the 7th. Vermillion, they're just going to walk Bambus. I don't blame them. So now runners at first and second with 2 down. Brings up second baseman Talon Ike, who has walked, struck out, and reached on a fielder's choice. Pitch is popped up down the first baseline. Moskowitz going over and makes the catch for the third out of the inning. But in the inning, 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left on base. At the end of 6 1/2, it's now Lennox 3, Vermillion nothing on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. We'll be back with the bottom half of the 7th inning and see if Vermillion can get those 3 runs to keep their season alive. This is First Dakota National Bank brought to you by, this is Vermillion Post 1 Baseball brought to you by First Dakota National Bank on Vermillion Streaming.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermillion, they strive to provide the highest quality patient-centered dental care in a friendly, relaxing atmosphere. Knutson Family Dentistry works hard to provide the best cosmetic, general, and emergency dental treatment in the area. With over 50 years of combined dental experience, the latest dental technology, and a professional and compassionate staff, they're your top choice for dental care. Call for an appointment at 605-857-8008. Knutson Family Dentistry of Vermillion.
Welcome back to Vermillion Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher here in the bottom half of the 7th. Musser, first pitch is to Jack Moskowitz. That's lifted out into left field. That will be a single for Moskowitz. So Vermillion needs 3 runs. They get their first runner aboard. And with their 4th hit of the game, and Moskowitz is on board, that brings up original pitcher, now catcher, Tate Haig. Here's Musser's pitch. That is in for a strike, 0-1. On deck. On deck is third baseman Carter Hansen and left fielder Connor Rohrig. That pitch is high, 1-1. That pitch is lifted high, but foul and out of play. 1-2. Haig has a single in the second and reached on an error in the fourth. And that is lifted high and foul, but out of play. Count remains 1-2. That is head out into right field, and that will be in for a hit all the way to the fence. Rounding second, heading to third is Moskowitz. In with the double is Tate Haig. Vermillion is in business with runners on second and third. On the double by Tate Haig, his second hit of the game. So now the tying run is aboard, or on... Tying run is up for Vermillion, and that is in the form of Carter Hansen. On deck is left fielder Connor Rohrig. Hansen is struck out and grounded out to second so far today. Swing and a miss. Strike one, 0-1. Being down 3, you don't want to sacrifice, because you don't want to sacrifice outs. I mean, at this point, to try to get 3 runs, you need more fouled off. 0-2. Again, 2-1. Nobody out here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Hansen, Rohrig, Preister, Christofferson, all still up to bat this inning. Musser's pitch lifted high into shallow right field, giving chase and catching is Ethan Larson. So that'll be 1 down. Brings up left fielder Connor Rohrig. Rohrig has flown out to first and grounded out to first. On deck, right fielder Carson Preister. That's in for a strike, 0-1. Vermillion down to their final 2 outs for this season. That's ball 1, 1-1. Ball's chopped down the first base line for the 3rd time. Connor will be put out by the first baseman. A run does come through. That will be considered a sacrifice, I think, as runners both advance. So now runner at third. Score is 3-1 in favor of Lennox on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard, but there are now 2 down for Carson Preister, who had a single in the 3rd and grounded out to second in the 5th. Fouls that one back, 0-1. So Vermillion down to their final 2 strikes of the season to keep the season going. Chopped foul, 0-2. On deck is second baseman Hayden Christofferson. That pitch is a ball, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 on, 2 out here in the bottom half of the 7th. Here's a pitch, grounded up the middle, fielded at second. Here's a throw over to first, and that will do it. That will be a lid on the Vermillion season. They do score 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. At the end of the game, it is Lennox 3, Vermillion 1 on the Midwest Ready Mix scoreboard. I'm Michael Schumacher. We'll be back with our post-game show after this on Vermillion streaming on YouTube. This is Post 1 Baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
The wait when your furnace and AC needs repair by joining Larry's Heating and Cooling, Comfort Care, and Elite Care Club. Larry's Comfort Care Club features seasonal maintenance discounts on service and no overtime charges. Larry's Elite Club includes seasonal maintenance, free parts, free labor, free service calls, and both mean you are in front of the line for service. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling and sign up for the Comfort Care or Elite Care Club. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermillion.
You are self-motivated, accountable, and eager to learn new skills. We'd love to talk to you about a rock star career. Masaba in Vermillion is hiring full and part-time manufacturing positions for the rock industry. Masaba provides comprehensive training in a clean, safe, and state-of-the-art facility. Masaba offers competitive wages, a fun and interesting work environment and culture. Join our team of rock stars. Visit masabainc.com to learn more.
Nice.
Maytag appreciates a compliment, but this Maytag washer isn't just eye candy.
Wow.
Inside, it's got the capacity and power to handle even the mightiest loads.
I love this.
Yeah, she's a beaut.
It's a he.
How do you know?
Don't worry about it.
Find Maytag products and the industry's best appliances at your local dealer. Murph's Appliance, downtown Vermillion. Ready Mix and Equipment is your locally owned and operated ready mix company. The Oshkosh front discharge mixers allow for easy placement of concrete, and with the 6-wheel drive and low-range transfer case, they're nearly unstoppable. More of a do-it-yourself fan? Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment is teaming up with Clark's Rentals in Yankton, bringing you a wide range of hand tools, mini excavators, skid steers, aerial lift equipment, and more to get the job done. Choose Midwest Ready Mix and Equipment for all your concrete needs, and Clark's Rentals, your rental equipment headquarters.
Interior technicians.
Hey, Jerry. I've heard you are the best at fix-ups. I've got a single son who could really use a date.
That's not really the kind of fixing up we do.
Yeah, but he's really quite a catch.
We do lots of fixing up, but more along the lines of carpet cleaning, mold remediation, furnace cleaning. You know, things around the office building or house.
He does own his own house.
When you need it clean, call the Intech team.
Your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality healthcare, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Well, one final time for Vermillion Post 1 baseball, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michael Schumacher. Vermillion falls to Lennox by a score of 3-1. Another great pitching performance from Lennox pitchers, with Braxton Musser going the distance, giving up 1 run on 4 hits. Didn't strike out, really. I think I have down 3 strikeouts. Just a lot of good movement, a lot of good location. So nice pitching performance. Lennox will now move on to take on EPJ at 7 o'clock. If Lennox wins that, they will both play again tomorrow. If EPJ wins, they are the Region 3B representative to the state tournament. For Lennox, they had 3 runs on 6 hits. They committed 2 errors. Again, complete game by Braxton Musser. And then for Vermillion, 1 run on 5 hits. They committed 1 error. Tate Haig went 6 innings, giving up 2 runs. Connor Peterson pitched 1 inning and gave up 1 run. So that is going to do it. I want to thank all of you for joining me all year long. I've enjoyed bringing you this from whether it was Prentice Park or these road games like Lennox, T, Beersford, Colton, any of those. It's been a pleasure to be the voice of Vermillion Post 1 baseball this summer. So we have a little bit of a time between now and the beginning of football season, but we will try to do a preview show for football, volleyball, golf, cross country, all of that. I will try to have that on At the Mic and on Vermillion Streaming on YouTube to give that full attention. But between now and then, we will have South Central League baseball. I believe I will be in Lesterville on Sunday night for baseball, and that will be on 5-Star streaming on YouTube. Speaking of that, there will be 5-Star streaming on YouTube tonight. Here shortly, they will have baseball, Lesterville versus Menno, and then Crofton versus Irene. Hope you can join Joe and Zach over there. Again, to Coach Heisinger, thank you for a great season, for always being available, willing to help me out, letting me know when games are running early, letting me know when games are getting canceled or postponed. Really appreciate it. To all the young guys that I got a chance to interview, thank you so much. Nolan Nygren, Tate Haig, Jack Moskowitz, Connor Rohrig. It was great to get that opportunity to talk to all of them. And so I want to thank them. Look forward to working with them again. Connor Rohrig, of course, is a senior. He'll be going to USD doing some student coaching for football and basketball, so we will be seeing him. These other guys will all be returning. They'll be part of athletics at the university or at the Vermillion High School, and so look forward to that. Again, for Post 1 baseball, that will wrap it on the season. They will finish at 9-12. A good year. Probably not the year that they wanted, but a good year. They played well. A lot of one-run losses, bounces here and there that would have made the difference in a win or a loss. But a good season for Vermillion coach Tom Heisinger and the team. Now, Coach Heisinger on our 101.5, 1570 KVTK Sports Radio Facebook page. It might have been Tuesday. Might have been Wednesday. I'm not quite sure. But I did have a Facebook post that had a link to his Amazon wish list. Would love to see if we could get a lot of his room filled. Just because it'd be great to get that off his plate. He's moving into a new classroom, going with the Charlie Brown Peanuts theme. If you could help him out, that would be awesome. Doesn't have to be a ton. Little things there, $6, $5, $10. If you're able to help him out, I'm sure he would be greatly appreciated. All right, you guys have a great day. Have a great weekend. Love you all, and we will talk to you down the line. And if you have any stories or people you want me to interview, let me know. If you have anybody that you think would be great to help out with broadcasts, we can always use camera people, whether it's for Vermillion, Yankton, Gayville, Vollen, area games of the week, anything like that. We would love to talk with them. All right. You guys have a great day. Love you. Stay safe. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.